So let's go black magic, fire. Yeah, we'll use it on all. And attack Shiva directly. And white magic, Kira, thank gosh. Okay, so this fight should be okay. And they're gone, so most of her physical damage is gone. She's still gonna drop a ton of spells on you, but you can generally keep cured up. She only can attack a specific row at a time, so yeah, like I said, once you have fire, that fight is not at all difficult. Now you can either go back down the way we just came, or you can drop through here. That'll take you out from the top of the waterfall much quicker. But, ooh, I probably should have went the other way. Again, if you're gonna be doing a no or low grinding run, it's always best to take the long ways out just so that you can get more battles under your belt. And that way it doesn't feel like you're grinding, but you're still getting that extra experience. It's habit for me to go down the waterfall. So, there's that. Now we'll head back, and how much money do I have? I have 5. I'm going to use Shiva to do a little bit more grinding, and then we will head to... Why am I lost? How do I always get lost? It's directly up here. We'll use Shiva to do some grinding, and then we'll go ahead and get started on the rest of the mission. The next mission is the steamship. The steamship is where the fire crystal is, so we will take care of that, and then the Karnak Castle and the Library of the Ancients. And we'll show off Shiva here real quick. Not that it was any use summoning her against a single enemy, but generally you want to save your summons for multiple enemies just because it's going to attack everybody automatically, so you might as well get it in while... Now here we're going to skip using black magic and just use Shiva as our way to take them all out super quick. That way it's just set and forget now. I can just hold down the I don't know what button. It's the circle button for me because I'm using a PS4 controller. But I can just hold down, I think it's A, and auto attack. Don't have to change any controls anymore. It's one of the reasons why I like setting it to memory instead of reset. Memory cursor, it'll keep it on Shiva, and that way I don't have to fiddle with it, especially when you're running at higher speeds and it just takes time, and it's easier for me to do that. So we're gonna sleep, raise a few thousand more. I'll get my Phoenix Downs now, and then I want to get potions. I just want to have a bunch of potions on me. Oh, and I should probably get a couple more tents. So we're gonna get 5 Phoenix Downs, and we'll get 5 tents. Ooh, I can get more than 5. We'll get 9. That'll give us 10, and then I'll do 3 more knack fights and get potions and call it a day for grinding. Like I said, I didn't want to spend too long grinding. I just wanted to get some of the stuff we're going to need for the rest of the... Not the rest of the game, but for the rest of the early game. Again, this is the best spot to, if you're doing a solo run with a rod user or like a Fiesta run with rod users. This is, they sell all 3 elemental rods here, and this is, I think, the best place for Gil in all of World 1. The best grinding spot for Gil. I'm not 100% sure. It's always where I go. So we'll get one more fight. So it's a great place to get the money to buy rods, and then you can buy a bunch of rods and use their and break them for their elemental damage, and it helps out a lot, especially if you're using a rod character without elemental damage, like your Time Mage. That way you have elemental spells. I don't think white mages can use rods, so I don't think you can break them. I'm not sure. I've never actually used a broken rod strategy, so I need to get potions, sleep, and then we'll go and do the castle. We'll get 30. That'll give us 50 potions. I always use potions to supplement healing when I am throwing out buffs. So while I'm buffing characters, did I sleep? I did not sleep. I use potions to keep my characters topped off while I'm getting protect and shell and haste and whatever else I'm going to use for that specific battle. Having potions on hand just makes everything go faster. So let's save. I still haven't saved, and I'd like to save now because I will forget. So this is the steamship, and this is our next quest. We will head into the bowels of the ship and destroy the monsters, I guess. I'm not too worried about talking about spoilers, but there's a spoiler in here, so maybe I shouldn't talk about it. Like, I don't care, but maybe I just shouldn't do it anyway. There's a few not hidden items, but difficult to locate items in here, so I will do my best to run through them all. And they're not super hard to find. It's just you have to go out of your way to get them. It's if you're a Final Fantasy player, you do this all the time, so it's not a huge issue. But there are, like I said, some that you have to go back and forth to get, and I've never actually memorized where all the items in here are. I just go through everything. Step by step and make sure I get all the items. How close am I? I think I get Mug soon, or maybe I already have it. If I already have it, that'll be great. I'm still going to keep her as a thief. No, I do not have Mug yet, so I don't ever run. I like to get the Brave Blade as opposed to the chicken knife, so I don't know why I'm still using Shiva. I can beat these guys with just my physical attacks. So as long as you hit all the doors, there's a few areas where if you know the right route, let's see, then it works, but for the most part I just hit every door and go through it that way, get all the items. I don't even know what items are actually in here, I just know that I always get them all. Is there anything over here? Yes, I always walk past that chest. Excuse me. I should have muted my cough, but I didn't. Oh, that's a good item. I need as many Phoenix Downs as I can get. Now that I have Raise, it's a little bit easier, but he's also a summoner, which means he burns through his mana pretty quickly. And I don't know that you can buy ethers in the first world, so if you run out of mana, you don't have an elixir or an ether. So that's one of the items that's a little difficult to get. Oh, right, you can't. It looks like you can go back down that way, but you can't. Okay, nothing there. Oh, right. Blizzard heals them. It's alright. Okay, go up. This will take you to a 4-way chamber. I don't remember which one of these things drops you into the right spot. So I just hit them all one by one. That takes you back to where you came from. So first one takes you back to the start. The second one takes you to, let's find out, takes you to that item. No, it takes you to this door. Okay, so that's the door that takes you to the place you're supposed to be going. But there is this secret item, or secret-ish item. Ah, the Moonring Blade. I believe you can equip that to your thief. Yes, and it is another one of those items that allows you to hit for full damage from the back row, which, as I said yesterday, great items. Yeah, so that's the direction that you need to go. So this one will take you to the elevator that takes you back to the four-way stop. Um, anyway, those items that hit from the back row are great. If you're in the back row, you do 50% less damage, but you also take 50% less damage. So having an item that hits for full damage from the back row allows you to still put out the same amount of damage while not taking nearly as much damage. For characters like thieves and mages, it's a great item. You don't ever have to, you'll always take less damage, and when they have less hit points to begin with, it just makes the game so much easier. So this takes you back upstairs through the last door, I think. No, the middle door. Where's this door lead to? I think I already came up this one at one point. Yeah, it's that one. Okay, so that's all the items in this area. Wait, I must have missed one. Yeah, I missed this one. That's the Thief's Glove. That is a great item, but you can only you can only equip it on a thief, but it does increase their steal chance. So if you're gonna play as a thief, use it. But it doesn't increase their chance if... Where am I going? I don't know what I just did. I just went out the door and went back to... I'm not at all in the right headspace today. Looks like I'm gonna stop. I started a little late, so I will stop in about 30 minutes or so. And I will start again. I'll take a quick break for myself and start up again. Nope, that's not the right one. No, I think the second one is the right one, yes. Or is it the last one? I just did it and I'm already forgetting. Yeah, it's got to be the second one. The third one takes you to the item, so let's go to the second one. That's the second time I've gotten to a fight in that exact same spot. Doesn't matter. Oh, that. Did he just use Flash? Yeah, he did. I just learned Flash. That's nice. So I guess if you didn't want to learn Flash for whatever reason during, probably because you didn't want to use an ether earlier, you can get it right here too. A lot easier. You don't have to use an ether on an enemy, which is a very big waste of an ether in my opinion. So we've got I think that is our very first blue magic. Maybe not, but I think so. Yes, it is. No, we got this one, which if it's the same one as the Kuza Beast, it is actually a great ability. It does damage based on how much damage you've taken. So the lower your hit points versus your max hit points, the more damage you do. So for a character like I'm playing him as a knight, it's a great ability. Actually, I'm wondering now if playing as a knight blue mage combo is something I should have been doing all along. Well, that sucks, because I think this might be my first knight blue mage run. So that's, yeah. That's great. I mean, if you max out your hit points and you get low enough, you could be doing several thousand in damage just from... Oh, okay, I want to heal up. I'll use potions. In there. So this is a very strategic fight. The enemy has 3 modes and has a counterattack for every attack you use on it. In one of her modes, she is actually healed by magic in general. I don't think it's specifically fire magic, but it is all magic. So in this mode, you want to use Blizzara, or Shiva, I guess. Blizzara came up first, and because I'm going to be using my summoner to heal... Ooh. Okay, so I need to keep talking, but man. Okay. And this is why I got Phoenix Downs, because so when it's in this mode, you don't use magic on it. In fact, I should have saved it, but let's go haste. We're going to haste our healer to try and keep him up, and I don't know why I didn't start out using those things, so we're going to heal. Okay, good. We're going to use haste again on our time mage. We're going to defend. I don't even want to attack her because I want to leave her in this physical form. And we'll drop protects on everybody and hastes on everybody. I've never actually looked around and saw what attack she uses, or not. I'm doing it again where I'm double clicking. So last haste goes here. Okay, defend, guard, white magic, protect right there. Time magic. Can I slow her? We'll try. Nope, didn't think so. Okay, so I'm just gonna defend all the way around and use potions when I need them and get the rest of these protects out. I don't know where you get Shell in this game. I always forget where, but yeah, Shell would be very good in fights like this, especially because that magic hits pretty hard. Alright, so now when she's in this mode, you have to use a physical attack on her, and I'm going to use my heavy hitter just because it's easier that way. And then we're going to cure. When it's in this mode, you can use magic on him. Oh no, raise. Okay, so I should have healed up to full before I did that, so I am just not with it today. So we're gonna hit Cure All, and then Black Magic, Blizzara, and he's gonna switch. I think this one you have to hit with something. I don't remember what though. No, you can hit it with magic. Good, okay, that was a little bit easier than I thought. And I think this is the first boss battle I beat without somebody dead at the end of it, which is nice. Whew. So, Tornado, you use magic. I know the hand, you can't use magic. It either heals or... So there's the spoiler. The enemy was the queen. I think it showed that earlier, but whatever. So here is the fire crystal. We're going to get our next 3 jobs here. We will not get all the fire crystal jobs from here. You have to wait until a little bit later to get the last of them. And then I believe this is the longest gulf between crystals. Actually, now that I think about it, no, I'll go ahead and keep going. This crystal would make a good place to stop, or stop for now, take my little personal break. Oh, I am not reading any of the text in this. I probably should have said that. I've played this game so many times that I already know what it all says. But, I mean, I guess I could someday do one where it shows. Werewolf died to save us. Ooh, Karnak Castle. I may actually turn down the speed for this one. I will. I'm going to turn down the speed to 200 just because this is... see, the speed at 200 is choppy. So we're going to go back up, check out the crystal, and then the castle is going to explode. That is what we are going for next. So I do need to get out of the castle, but I want to get all the items first. We definitely want to save.